The Prime Minister has revealed his new look cabinet, and one minister in particular has had a dramatic demotion.
Political editor Jenna Lynch is here with the details, and Jenna, a major shake-up.
Chris Hipkins has tried to purge the government of its problems. Andrew Little has been stripped of the health portfolio. He picks up defence instead. Nanaia Mahuta, as expected, a huge demotion, dropping 8 places and losing local government. The portfolio lead for the controversial Three Waters reforms. That's gone to Kieran McAnulty. But Hipkins hasn't completely got rid of Mahuta. She retains foreign affairs. Now, the winners, Jan Tinetti, a meteoric rise. Number 6, former principal, she is your new education minister. Dr Aisha Verrall rockets up the ranks, picks up health, and Michael Wood has been given a new portfolio, Minister for Auckland, a much bigger task than it would have been last week. Ministerial makeover time. Chris Hipkins carving up the cabinet.
Today's reshuffle highlights the depth of talent in the Labour team.
Retaining a top 5 team for stability's sake.
Our top team of myself, Carmel Sepuloni, Kelvin Davis, Grant Robertson and Megan Woods will continue to provide stability, experience and proven leadership.
But giving the rest of the front bench a facelift and inventing a new portfolio. Auckland.
When Auckland succeeds, the country succeeds.
New Auckland Minister Michael Wood's job just got infinitely harder.
We need to ensure that we build confidence and morale in our city after what has been a really big shock to everyone.
Did you need a minister for Auckland because of the failure of leadership from the Mayor?
Look, I'm not going to ever get into speculating on or providing a commentary on other elected representatives in Auckland.
Next step, eliminating the afflictions of the Ardern government, removing Nanaia Mahuta from the terribly troublesome Three Waters reforms.
I want her to be focused on foreign affairs and that Three Waters portfolio and that Three Waters work is going to require quite a lot of attention in the next little while.
And overhauling health. Andrew Little out, Aisha Verrall in.
Have you lost confidence in him?
No, absolutely not. I have full confidence in Andrew Little.
But the health system and its overhauls needed a reset.
The big part of the reform program is done, and now we're focused on health delivery. I think that she is the right person to lead us through the next phase, which is on health delivery.
I certainly will fight for funding for the health system, but our government has an impressive track record on that area.
The only minister thrown out but staying on as an MP, Phil Twyford, the old architect of Kiwi Build and the genesis of the failure to deliver a tackline that plagued Ardern.
He was very philosophical about it. I think Phil also recognises the need for some renewal in the lineup.
Prior Prime Ministers have given themselves a portfolio. Sir John Key, tourism, Jacinda Ardern, child poverty.
Why have you not chosen that sort of symbolic portfolio?
Because I'm not interested in a symbolic gesture. My job as Prime Minister will be to lead the entirety of the government.
One decision, too easy. Keep on the money man.
His steady hand on the economy has ensured that we've got one of the lowest unemployment rates ever.
But voters aren't thanking him for it. In our latest Newshub research poll, we asked, who do you trust to get New Zealand through the recession? 42.8% trust National, 37.8% trust Labour, while almost 20% don't know.
I absolutely recognise you've got to earn the trust of New Zealanders every day, and I'm really confident that we'll keep doing that.
It may be a new look government, but Labour is faced with the same old problem. It's going to be an economy election, and voters trust National with that.
Well, OK, Jenna, how do you rate this reshuffle?
Yeah, he's gone for the continuity and change approach, keeping that top team together for stability and doing a little bit of a switch up further down the ranks for a bit of excitement, carving with a scalpel rather than an axe. Now, astute political watchers may have noticed a missing portfolio in the reshuffle. COVID-19 is no longer its own portfolio, marking the end of an era there. Chris Hipkins will hope to have cauterised some of the criticism of Three Waters by shifting Nanaia Mahuta out of there. Andrew Little was becoming too much of a hothead for health. He got those major reforms through, but the health system is in crisis. It needs a sympathetic, pragmatic, practical touch from someone who knows the portfolio well. That is Aisha Verrall. Overall, this reshuffle is more of a spring clean than a complete reno job, but a bit of a dung out was all you really needed with a fresh PM.
It's going to make for an interesting election year. Jenna, thanks so much.